Hey everybody, we are waiting on a siren to come over. I'm gonna play a support game in the meantime. We may have too many things open on my computer. I'm from home today, there's a lot of snow. Give me a moment. Trying to make these frames not awful.
Follow my lead. I'll make sure this goes smoothly.
It's definitely not smooth. Get there. Struggling. Dead.
Adversity is an opportunity for change.
Group up
We will
here.
be lost without our guidance.
The enemy's pushing. Let's take care of them.
Sorry about all the frame drops, y'all. It's a struggle right now.
They took the robot. Let's fix that.
poorly.
Careful, we're outnumbered. Enemy has the robot.
a siren. I'm just gonna go for another one. Hope everybody's doing well today. It is snowy, there are no classes. I am at home. Been good so far. Again, sorry. It's pretty low frames at the moment. My computer has not been super thrilled playing and recording. I will wait until I can actually do that. I get a good build I have kind of ready to go for when the time comes.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero. I'll find my
Whatever
own
awaits
path.
us, I am prepared.
A friend told me that you're getting rusty.
You don't have friends.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Maybe RL Wishbone, depends on if we have time and if Cat Dad happens to be around. I haven't spoken to him this morning.
Capture objective.
Hello?
Echo behind us.
60 seconds remaining.
Not a fan of setbacks.
Diva logging on.
Okay. Well, there's that.
This is our last chance. Let's win this thing.
Didn't go great, a siren.
Yeah, I was watching. Unfortunate.
0-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your
Frames on Overwatch are awful. At least
It
with the
doesn't look like you're on low right now.
Oh, that definitely has something to do with it. Why don't you tell me that sooner?
I didn't notice until I saw his end, to be honest.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's on Ultra. Jesus. Thank you. I just installed. That's probably why.
Yeah.
That should help, at least.
And then if you want to go further, you can set texture detail to low. But that won't, I don't think that comes into effect until you restart or like
Oh, really?
enter a new game. Yeah.
I'll see this matter resolved.
See? Yeah, I just did like a fresh install on this PC and it just automatically set to Ultra.
I
Mm.
never stopped. Unlike you, the world doesn't want us around. At least I didn't realize that.
Kind of a weird spot for Amora, but okay.
1. Attackers incoming.
Really not reaching him with ball.
Defend objective A.
Frustrating.
Questionable choices to a minimum.
He's probably gonna stay up there the entire time.
We did it. Y'all.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty. Repetition is the path to mastery.
Right. Rough games. Okay. VOD review time. First one is a YouTube. So we are gonna go over to that. No capture. Did I close? Oh, I closed my windows for lag. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Second. got a new one. Gamer tag. And already updated notes. Going with that. Why is this still not capturing window capture? Why? Actually, do we have Rankle for Overwatch now? I sworn I saw that there were new games.
I think it's like being added. I was playing it with Sean one day.
Oh yeah, coming soon. Okay, well, Rankle in the future. They got chess now, which I think is wild. Okay, and I'll share my screen with you just so you can see a little bit better than just straight up on stream. Okay, we get Anna Kiriko on Junkertown. Now, when you say Anna Kiriko, does that mean that is your team's combo, or do you eventually spawn
I will
Kiriko?
not leave a broken world behind.
We will see.
You remind me of myself when I was younger.
That a compliment?
How's your day
You
going,
be the
Siren?
judge.
Enjoying school?
Okay.
Yeah, I would be enjoying the snow day, but I don't normally have any classes on this day, so
Oh wow, okay, rough.
yeah.
I don't know how you do it, Anna.
Do what?
Stay still for hours, waiting for the perfect shot.
I don't know how you zip around without getting dizzy.
Five, four, three,
Hey there.
2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
I won't let you fall.
Enemy turret down.
We will shield you for now.
There's not much here. The only thing that like worried me was when you dropped off high ground and like 180 to heal someone.
Yeah.
Because given that this map probably, please, you don't have to pause. Given this map probably is gonna have snipers in it, if there's like a widow holding the angle, you probably are gonna get domed.
Let's kick this off.
I see. You're going through it.
Okay, I need you to check me here.
Yeah.
Is all the jumping really necessary?
Yeah, I was gonna say during this time you can probably just be sitting like where you are right now, either scoped in or unscoped, and just like not moving and just healing your sick. You're moving too much and you're making your shots harder to hit.
Yep. You look like Zarya right now.
Taking care of you.
Enemy turret ahead.
The payload
Enemy
has
turret
reached
down.
We didn't see it yet, but I want to see a better. Ooh, nice sleep. I maybe want to see a better use of your nade sometimes, because sometimes I don't think you're thinking. Besides using it defensively, using it defensively is fine. But I want to see you find opportunities where the team is rotating or getting on you, and then you can hit a big anti on them.
Over here.
Okay, so this is your concern here is primarily because you're playing like on top of your Ramatra, right?
Got one here.
Yeah, the door closed. You can't be that far back. Like, there we go. Back a little bit further. Taking sidelines, healing.
Nice try for the
Yeah,
sleep.
good stuff.
That's the right place for that.
Get in there.
The nade, though, and you're trying to utilize the nade for healing, and you need to sometimes, but for a single person that's back here not fighting anybody, don't use the nade, because now you're not going to have it for disengagement.
And also, if you're able to like slow down and heal someone before they get to that stage where you need to use nade, you can then save the nade and use that nade offensively, because that's not something that you want to get forced out of you.
Enemy turret down.
Nano here might not be needed because generally in Overwatch 2, if someone goes down a tank or a DPS, they're not winning the fight.
Taking care of you.
Like, supports, but
Helping you out.
Good nade.
I'm here. Keep fighting. Over here. This will cut the pain.
Hope you can forgive me.
The payload has reached the
you should not be forcing yourself inside that monkey bubble. That's scary. If that's like any higher elo or they have any more people, you walking in there to even hit the anti, which what is the anti gonna do? The anti is gonna give him like so he can't get healed when he's split from his healers already, and it's 30 damage. You could just stay back and stay out of the bubble, and then your team will probably kill him regardless. So just be careful on walking in because you're very good right now where you're always knowing where their monkey's engaging from, where is he, and you're aware of that. But sometimes you're making the bad decisions to like util dump him when you really don't have to do anything because he's not. This monkey has applied no pressure to you all game. Like you don't have to worry about him. So
Taking care of you.
we're just gonna close walk up.
I've got you. Intip MN. Nodding off.
So yeah, so that right there is an instance where if we don't use our nade to heal people who are already full health, on top of that we also have a Kiriko, you have your nade to stop the monkey here, and then your Kiriko's able to peel you, or people are coming back. But there's really no reason to anti. There was nothing that forced anything out of your team here to the point where they had to use anything.
Intip MN. Nodding off.
The sleep is fine. That was a good choice.
I won't give in. Enemy turret here. Not forgetting the payload, are we?
I won't
So
come back.
weird. Turret?
Sit tight.
I sleep.
Enemy turret ahead.
You need this.
Yeah, so see, you're utilizing the nade for a heal that didn't need to happen, and where a nade would be extremely helpful to your team here, you don't have it.
You make the right response though. You do that. You can maybe drop top bottom left, but you have no cooldown, so you're dead.
Close your eyes. I'm not
Enemy turret ahead.
finished.
Enemy turret down.
Start breaking bubble there. If you can't heal him, just start breaking bubble at that point.
We can't move until the payload moves.
Nice thought. Go for sleep instead. Nade there.
Whining.
But you got your nade force, so you're gonna be waiting 3 seconds here to.
Your power down.
Oh,
Good. I don't want you to be here, but at least you got the ult on the Rhine.
Get in there.
he's anti is the only thing. Yeah, big nade, big nade, big nade. Yeah. Yeah, the better choice would have been to see, okay, my Reaper's pressuring out Monkey when Monkey has no jump. I can just nano my Reaper and the Monkey's dead. Or you could have just stayed in the staircase and try to help your Rhine. If you anti-nade sooner there, you apply more pressure, so they don't feel like they can push the Rhine. So, like way earlier, like when we started that frame. Ooh.
Why that close? I think you missed like 2 or 3 of those shots. just because you jump it around.
Come here to get healed.
Leave, 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 leave. You don't want to stag yourself. As soon as you're like, you see your Reaper die, just get out. Like, you're not gonna win that. You're not gonna hit anything. And if you die, you're only
I
giving the other
stand
team
up,
like
fighting.
20, 30 more seconds off the clock.
Yeah, we're staggered again now.
So the only thing you can do here is you can saying comms like let's group up, like stuff like that.
Got you.
It's good.
You got to be calling them back though.
Eyes on a target.
Good try in the sleep.
Take this.
Once again, we're using nade way too early.
I have you.
And
Keep fighting.
if I'm a monkey, you just use sleep. You just use nade. You are a prime target to get destroyed if your team is not in front of you. So
I just
I have you.
No.
Keep fighting.
no. Eventually get there, but like you just. I think this is the stem of the start of the issue, right? Because you're missing shots on heals on your teammates because you're jumping around. And then they get low, and you think, well, you can't shoot them. I just got a nade, right? Just calm down a little bit. Aim your shots. Hit them with heals.
yeah, you have all the time in the world here. If you slow down your pace, you're gonna find that you're gonna be able to hit those shots because realistically, you're at this elo and at this rate of play, you're making like 1-2 decisions to fight, and you have so much time to make them. So if you're able to make those 1-2 decisions correctly, like especially because you have the awareness part, it looks like you're gonna be playing a lot better. So
Close your eyes.
nice. You're overusing, but it's not your fault. It's your team's. So
Targeting hostile.
yep. See, we have nade there. The easy win.
Patched up.
This fight, I want to see you nano whoever is like if Ryan gets in the back line, nano him. Best nano target here is probably Reaper or Tracer. Tracer if she's good though.
Enough whining. You're fine. Healing for
Not at all. You have 8 bullets. Ryan was almost full health. Reaper had gotten hit once. Just shoot him.
fortified. You just need
That does win the fight because you do anti the Ryan.
Oh, I didn't see it hit the Ryan.
Yeah. But even if that's such a low, that is a very low percentage nade that you hit.
You're powered up. Get in
Yeah,
there.
go for clutch. Stay up point though.
Eager, right?
Nice sleep. Keep walking up point. Yeah, you're dead.
I'm under attack.
60 seconds remaining.
You were in the right position, playing all the way back, playing your range. Yeah, your team definitely should have been on point, but like playing all the way back there wins you the fight. You have no pressure on you, and you probably keep your 3 core up. And if you want to break the jumping habit, one thing you do is if low gravity is in the arcade rotation, play that because
You'll just
you will see the impact of your jumps. That's a good place for an anti.
yeah, you went for the shot first and then the anti. If you see a Rhine laying on the ground, like just anti immediately. 'Cause you're very likely going to hit them and then potentially also 1 or 2 standing up near them on the ground.
I don't think anyone's requiring you hit the 180 reflex sleep on the Sombra there either. The anti would have been good, and then just when they dump bolts onto you, there's not much you can do in that scenario.
I've slept one.
Sleepy.
Round 1.
This will cut
Let
the
the
pain.
kitsune guide you.
Score
Yeah, I think yeah, just if you calm down, hit your shots, you're gonna find you're gonna start like thinking about like
Prepare your defenses.
looking for more high percentage nades and sleeps and things like that because it seems like you know how you're supposed to be using the abilities, but like you get them forced out of you for no reason, or you're using them like uh not not well enough. If that makes sense.
Okay, we are going Kiriko now. I wasn't sure if you were talking about the pairing or who you were playing. That makes more sense.
I'll find my own path. Watch your flanks. They might try something.
You appear to have a bird following you. Why? Interesting. Well, if I see any
Ew.
tricks, I will let you know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Air sniper,
Watch
like
out for this
yeah,
one.
right there. If that is a widow or something,
Like
and
a
they jump up
gentle
there,
rain.
you should be dead right now. Like keep in mind like what map you're playing on and what characters people are likely to run.
Thanks.
Because
You can
God, I'd
be
be.
like you can be down here on the bottom, right?
Mhm.
Still effectively healing, and maybe under this bridge, and
Yeah.
that way you can take some good shots, but you're still not in line of
You
fire.
can literally just be behind and think. I don't know if you notice the arrow whiz past your head, but you're poking way too far to get like nothing. It's scaring the shit out of me. Like
I can
actually,
balance you out.
like you keep walking outside of that this cover for no reason. Mm, you should be dead.
Yep.
Your Mercy caught LOS, but as soon as you see Sombra on them, you should start walking towards them or TP to them or anything. And I don't think you hit your
Purified.
bell. That's an amazing bell. Get hack and the other thing off. Heal him there. Heal him there. He's critical.
Enemy here.
Heal your Ramatra all the way through.
Hanzo gonna hit a shot finally.
Ash here.
Nice.
Soothing your wounds.
The Reinhardt's really
Okay.
going for it.
What's happening? Sorry, I got shit stuck in my throat. What's happening a lot here is like you're healing and then like you like turn away to go get some damage in and then like your target gets low and then you're like, oh, like my target's low, so I need to use spell. It's the same problem as Ana, where like you're letting people get too low.
Let me
You're not
balance you
like
out.
keeping that health check in where you're keeping people up all the time. So then once they get low, then you're forcing cooldowns out of yourself when you could just be like healing behind cover or something. This is good. I would stay on the right there because you're gonna get split from your Ramatra.
Cleanse.
That's a good bell. Keep him up.
Your wounds
I would
look
just
good.
carry ult here.
Feel better?
I would just carry ult to clutch this. Like, you know, you have a bit of opportunity to.
Okay, so that was obviously a very extended D-fight. Your positioning is pretty good here, right? Like, all the way through, you get this Hanzo eventually trying to flank you, but this back pretty far.
I will give you shelter.
That positioning's tough. It's like, you are out in the open here trying to heal your Mantra where you can just be back.
Mhm.
Positioning stays through, but like, you can Kiriko Bell here. Or sort of re-engage right after this, for example.
You take a lot of damage.
good opportunity for Bell.
Yeah, they hit Bell at the end of this charge.
Oh, excuse
Just
me.
the
I meant ult, not Bell. My bad.
oh yeah.
Cleanse.
It was a good Bell.
My servants never
But like all the way through here, you can Bell this,
Yeah.
and your team gets this whole.
I would ult as soon as Nano ends because at that point they've used all their resources, especially after this EMP. They've used all their resources just to get to you. Like they've used charge, they've used all their fire strike,
Feel better?
and they use shatter. Like right here, pop it, and you should be shredding the Rhine. Your team should be shredding the Rhine. So Kiriko ult is like a lot of other support ults like Nano and stuff like that, where if you're building it quickly off of, some reasons, it's almost worth to just like
I'm with you.
be very willing to use it at like whenever you have it. Because, if you're playing really well, you're gonna get that ult like every fight, and you're probably gonna get like 3 instead of holding on to it and then saving it for the perfect opportunity. You can like use it to get like 1 or 2 kills to flip a fight rather than get like 6. I said a whole lot of things, but a whole lot of nothing there.
Save it.
You should not. Oh, you're gonna die here.
A little bit far forward. Waiting. Hold on for your
I
team.
don't. Oh, to be fair though, I don't expect Ana to be there.
Thank you.
True.
Look at that. I'm back.
Maybe wait for your tanks, but
Let the Kitsune guide you. Let me balance you out.
you can use that on engage there with your Ramatra even earlier, so it gets more value. But I guarantee you'll probably build it in like a minute 30, which is a really good build time. That seems like something that you can
I'm here.
do. Good TP. Is that the video?
I think it's the background. Yeah.
Okay.
Kokoyo.
Yep, good TP out. If you get back in, Bell immediately. Oh.
Careful. We're outnumbered. Be healed.
Die on car here so you get the same spawn as your teammates. Or yeah, that works too. Just get behind cover, just get behind cover. Oh. You can call LOS to them, you don't have to take that fight. You can either run around the wall, drop down, you can go down the stairs.
Okay. I learned from that.
You were in air, you clicked drop speed, you hit the ground, then drop.
I'm with you.
I went in the same distance. In air, you get a lift. I thought it was only like there are some rollouts.
Yeah, I don't know there. Your team's staggering, you follow them. Don't play don't play disciplined, and then you die. I think that's what happened, but
Activating the barrier.
You call it?
Draw strength from nature. Over there.
Yup. That'll do it.
oh. The only thing you can do there is say, okay, they ult track say, okay, they have shatter, so I'm gonna hide around a corner and wait for
That was
my thing, or you can reflex save using Kiriko step. Don't walk into the Rhine. Should not be leaving spawn here, unless if like they turn the corner like that. Yeah.
time to get clever.
All right. Decent amount of stuff there, but I think that we can probably break that down into like a couple of very specific things, right? Most notably is positioning, and your positioning is causing you to be in bad places, and being in those bad places is causing you to panic cooldowns. We have for our Overwatch General and Hero. That makes sense. General is going to be positioning further back. I mean, even on both, because like you were not respecting their snipers kind of in the start on Kiriko. On Ana, you were always like just way too far forward. So positioning further back where you can see teammates
And
easily
not
and
enemies,
not feel
unless if
pressured.
or yeah, yeah, and you can see enemies when you want to.
Yeah, you can, like with Kiriko,
Yeah.
you can throw darts around the corner as opposed to just down a hallway straight at somebody. I think separately from that as well on Ana, stop jumping. I think you're probably bringing Kiriko gameplay into Ana, right? Because on Kiriko, it's a lot easier. You have projectiles. You don't need to. You don't have a sniper that is, is it technically projectile when they're unscoped?
Yeah, it's like small though.
Yeah, it's much different as far as projectiles go. So just stop jumping constantly. And like Osiren said, if you need to, if they have that anti-grav map, go in that because you will see very quickly when you jump, you will die. And then utilize cooldowns offensively rather than panic.
And I think you can also add to that when playing healer, keep your teammates up so you don't get you don't have to use your cooldowns. That's a better. I think that's the best way to phrase it, because the reason you're panicking is because you're not thinking about like what will happen in like 2 seconds, and you're not healing your teammates sometimes. So
Yep. I don't necessarily. I mean, like, I think that these are all just general notes.
yeah,
As opposed to anything hero related. Like, I don't think we need to get into Ana or Kiriko tech. Like, it looks like you know when to utilize the cooldowns, and you
yeah,
know how to utilize the cool. Well, you know how to use them. For example, like you're throwing them appropriately. You're hitting where you want to hit and when you want to hit. It's really just a matter of making sure that you have them in those times where it's necessary. I think. I mean, I think that's it. This is plenty to look into, but
yeah.
um, working on positioning that will allow you to heal better and keeping teammates up with your primary heals, and then utilize your cooldowns offensively because you're not letting people get low because you're missing shots because you're jumping around on Ana or you're too close on Kiriko. And then you can start to turn the fight the other way and start to utilize cooldowns offensively. Cool. First one.
All right.
What do you got for me? You got me a replay code?
Yeah, I have a Pearl replay code.
Alright, let me boot up. Were we is it Rhino?
Yeah, Rhino sent it, but I'm not sure if he wanted me to review him specifically or like.
Yeah, so in the
Um,
future, please make sure that people are submitting VOD reviews the way that they should be. We will be doing, because Rhino sent it in, we'll do a Rhino review.
mhm.
We're not,
Well,
we are not in the business of reviewing team-based strategies. We're in the business of reviewing individuals for individuals to them.
I'll be right back for 1 second.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. I sent it in DMs. Not to my knowledge, but I can probably grab it. Your friends list is probably a lot smaller than mine. That's a plat on tank. A plat on tank, and I can't see the one below it. Yeah. Actually, I was looking on stream. I can't see it from either your Twitch stream or your Discord stream. Mm. Yeah, history. It's F1, F2 to swap people, and other than that, it should be like no, you're not a Halo Forge type camera. You got it. I have confidence. Mm. I think so. Watch your back. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you went first there. Right there. You could just be standing in this choke. I'd be spamming X already because you're low health. Someone should be packing you, or there should at least be Inspire. Something of that sort. It may even be better for you guys to run a team wise because I know like organized scrims. Okay. Okay. Well, I was gonna say Brad can run a Reaper because it helps out his team's goals better. That's a possibility. Just thinking about comp wise. Yeah, you can be swinging a lot angles like farther back instead of going at the swinging right around the like edge of a wall, so you're able to slice the pie better and like check corners because you're like swinging stuff and like not responding sometimes. Where like you saw that brig like first and then walked all the way out to the point where like you were at a cover and did not respond because you were walking so close to that wall. And even if you can probably be farther back at that point, so you can burn their Junker Queen instead of like running around and throwing yourself into another angle. It's like an off angle when you're tagged and you're anti. You can start breaking the wall. You should already be walking back at this point because they're running all close range and they just used amp. This is good. One fight. Good ult by Ken. But once they wall, you should be breaking it there and then start walking back, realizing they're probably going to be running into you. And you need to keep your space because if they get too close, shots are going to get too hard, and you're going to be in threat. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to come from top left, even without having to look. Not 100% sure what was up with that rotation. You're full health. I think you can go for a dead eye there or something like that. Like you just cut yourself from the fight for I I don't think a reason. Yeah. Yeah, so awareness wise, you should have ears open, know that they're coming top left. Like if you're not seeing them main at this point, you know they're top left. And then you space yourself correctly here. I would even be spacing yourself when you just see the Mei there. And then right here is a good opportunity. Oh, they dead-eyed. That's why you left. Okay. And you can even cut LOS to their Cassidy to yeah. Yeah, stay there and then pull it. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. And it's partially because you're not aware that they're gonna go top left, that you're forced to use your roll, forced to use all that stuff to get out, rather than just like being prepared for them probably coming top left because you scouted and like know they're gonna go top left, so you're prepared for it and are able to adjust. Right here, 100% just call high noon speed. It's a perfect high noon. Yeah. Just pull it on the Mei there. first thing. Yeah, but in the case that something does go wrong there, you just want to pull it on the Mei so you're up one immediately. Oh, don't force yourself in there. Yeah, you. Yeah, yeah. You two should probably have been more aggressive because they didn't have any heals. If you guys choose one target and kill and just go on them instead of target swapping 5 times, you'll probably win that fight. Alright, so we've already shown ourselves here, so there's no reason to hold this advantage, and we might even split ourselves here from the fight. Yeah. You can do end to free cam. Oh, no, oh, yeah. And now press N, and then look around. You're missing Ken. Press press F9. Where is Ken? Oh. Yeah, you guys still have 3 minutes, so you probably should have. Actually no, you're pushing the barricade. I don't even hate this. Like if the barricade was like up further, I'd say like you want to take a fight at bridge, but this isn't horrible because you're still getting point cap, and your win condition here is basically just get something out of them, but they don't have anything, so it's good positioning. And yeah, at that point, because you know you're playing 4v5, your whole team should be playing to live, not playing to win the fight. Because you're basically just playing for Ken to get back. I think his intention was to swing out right. Just no tracking, I think, from anyone on like wall cooldown because they still had it, and then they just got split because of that. Yeah, and yeah. Yeah. You dodge the wall, but that's not the position Cassidy wants to be in. It'd be make more sense if you were Reaper where you want to run past it, but yeah. Also, you guys don't have amp. You guys used amp to go find Lucio, and then he just kited himself. So nice shot. All I'm looking to see is you don't drop here. Yeah, you play this distance. Hell, you could just stand still, just hit your shots. Yep. I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Get pushing, or I'll take your legs off.
Good wall, Ken. That. Okay, so they came from top right 3 times. Where are they gonna come from? You have wall advantage? Yeah. Don't go, don't walk up. You can literally just be pushing cart or something of that sort this whole time. Pushing cart would be hard, but like yeah, at this point when you're down here, just be pushing cart. Your whole team should just be pushing cart at that point. Because they are doing exactly what they need to there, where all they used was rally, and they got like 45 seconds off the clock. You didn't get prio. So you need to be out swinging shooting right now. Yeah, you need to be more active there, trying to poke them out, get something out of them pre-fight. You just kind of stood behind a wall, and then you rotated to the left, got yourself split out, and then when you went, and then you probably could have stayed there, played your life, or try to get something out of them there, and then you swap back right again, throwing yourself into even more danger. If they're waiting for the stagger, then trying to get out some type of thing like a pack or something from them, from like tagging Junker Queen or something like that, is all the more important to get a resource advantage when you're down. So when Ken does get back, you have a better fight. No, that's not team stuff. That's just I'm saying he should be wide swinging to try to get resources out of the other team. Okay. You can just poke the whole time. Uh, yeah. A lot of the time, like you're putting yourself in good position, and then like you can basically just stand still and hit your shots or something like that because like you kite to a good position where like things happen, but then like you do like second guess yourself sometimes where you'll start walking back into the team or something like that, and then you just like screw yourself, like all the advantage you could have had you just give away. um it happens a little bit sometimes, and then just increase uptime so you're always like trying to get something out of them or something like that, especially on hit scan. When you're running this mirror comp, it's pretty much just you and the May that can hit from long range. So not taking advantage of that is detrimental.
Yeah. Okay. Fairly simple notes. Didn't have any particular Cassidy notes, I think.
I think the only Cassidy notes were make sure you're saving flashbang for stuff for like people close to you. Sometimes you just throw it out without thinking. Um, and then speed dead eye, very important. And then only time you should be fan the hammering is when there's a wall in front of you. Other than that, there's no reason to use it. Sometimes you use it to like air when you could just be standing back and hitting left clicks.
Yeah. I'm just saying utilize flash defensively, primarily because, and I think that actually might be part of the reason why you're utilizing the flash the way that you are is because you're moving in and like trying to flash the whole team, right? And you're getting closer with it. So utilizing it defensively will stop you from being like, I gotta get in there and I gotta flash everybody, and then you're standing next to five of them, right? Um, the second tip, oh, Siren, you said so many words. Keep further
What?
back in fights. Utilize flash
Oh.
defensively. What was the other one?
Say him again. Sorry.
Keep a bit further back in fights.
Yeah.
Utilize flash. Oh, try to bait enemy util out earlier in
Yeah.
fights.
By increasing uptime, and then
Oh,
don't fan the hammer when you're close.
isn't that when you want to fan the hammer?
No, you don't want to fan the hammer. It's bad. It's only good against like the wall.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Got some tips for Rhino. Taking a look back at this, and these help you there. Swap back to notes. Yeah. Further back in fights, bait things out by increasing uptime. Utilizing your flash defensively instead of trying to run in and flash people. God, my notes are so small. And then don't fan the hammer close / use it on the wall. Cool. Good. We did it.
You did it.
I have not spoken to Cat Dad. I do not expect that they will be completely ready to just jump on it at a moment's notice, so I think I'm probably going to try to plan for that tomorrow after a Smash review, if we get any VODs for it. And if we don't, we will definitely do Rocket League VOD review. So that's what we got for today.
All right.
Thank you for joining us, Iron. Thank you for braving the storm. And hopefully everybody enjoys their day off and time in the snow. I get to shovel all day, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. See ya.
Sounds good. Have a good day, everybody.
See
Later,
ya.
Siren.